Hello everyone, welcome to Radula Studio. This is another Paint with Me session, and here we go. I go for pink today. It's one of my favorite colors. Since I got this palette, it's like I'm using it non-stop. You'll figure out in the next videos. Here again, I don't have something in mind. I don't know what I'm painting yet, but I guess I'm about to find out. So I have something that looks like a leg, and I have something that looks like an eye, and I have another shape, and I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with them. So I'm clearly going for an eye here. When I was a kid, I really wanted to work as a cartoon maker, if that job description exists. That's what I had in mind as a kid. Um, but I was a huge fan of cartoons, and as every kid, I guess, and I still am. And through the Rajula project, I feel that my adult self and my child and the child in me are somehow meeting. I was trained as a painter and I quitted painting, I changed my career, I went into theater because I was not satisfied with painting anymore after going to a fine art school, after doing a master's there. I wouldn't find a reason into painting. I had too much reasoning in mind. It wasn't a pleasure anymore. And after like 10 years of not painting at all, on the occasion of a Louise Bourgeois exhibition, actually, and a video of her talking about how she lets go of things on the paper, I was like, this makes sense. She was talking about emotional release on a paper. Um, and at that point of the time, it really made sense. So I started experimenting a bit. I bought some paper, I bought some paint, and I was like, okay, I can try to be playful, and I tried not to care. And this not caring led to the Rajula project. And that's what I encourage you to do through this channel to unlock your creative side by being playful with the paint, with painting. So a little cut in the video, and um, I went through this head and I created something like a blue area around it, and I did some yellow on the sides, So here again, I'm being playful with the color. When I don't know what I'm doing, this is my favorite strategy. I go for the colors that I love, and again, it makes sense. Or I just play with colors. This also makes sense. And among my favorite colors is definitely orange and pink. To come back, mm, come back to what I was talking about before about these cartoon characters that I'm creating. They're all part of this Rajula, this inner world or imaginary that blends pictures and cartoons and sea creatures and mollusks and every possible creatures. They're in my subconscious blender, and they come out in the paper like through doodling, through like it's a process where I start seeing something and then my imagination starts building on it, and I just allow it to happen. I just allow myself to be playful with what is happening. And I think that's the most important um, aspect of this channel, the most important thing I could offer you through those videos. It's like this joy of being playful. And then note, one of my favorite directors says that being an actor, being an artist and an actor, is actually institutionalized playfulness. This is what art is, and I think that's pretty much true. So here I have this egg-like head creature with some tentacles, and then there I have this other creature, or it started as being a creature. I'm not sure what it is yet. I'm not sure where I'm going with this. Um, for now, I'm giving it some shape. I use green, but still don't know what I'm gonna do with it or what I want to do with it. This does look a bit like an eye. And that looks a bit like an ear. This big creature, the pink one, seems like it's eating, having lunch or something with this green stuff. So it could just be plankton, maybe? For now, it doesn't matter. By the way, usually when I paint, I have some music, and it's a very integral part of the process, and also a very important one, since it's giving some sort of information. Like it creates an atmosphere, and within this atmosphere, I work. And I really believe that the atmosphere is very important when you're working. So I'm also missing the music from these videos. Um, but you know YouTube, you know how it works. Um, but if you have any other suggestions of what music could be featured in these videos that would make sense for you, or that you're missing and you think it could be a way for YouTube to go without copyrights, or any ideas, thoughts are welcome in the comments. So please let me know. So I think I'm abandoning a very precise um, depiction of a creature here. I will keep the form, I think, but inside it I will be a bit more playful with the colors. This blue thingy looks a little bit like a whale. At least that's what I can see here, and I'm trying to enhance this idea. I'm also trying to blend those two together. Here again, thinking a bit about composition, I thought of expanding this blue in other areas of the painting as well. Here go for some details again. Hiding some of its tentacles. When I work details, I try not to focus in one area. So I try to spread the color and the intensity of the color into different areas so that it has some sort of balance and I don't lose track of what is happening on the paper. Some extra depth with that pink orange. And playing with the structures created by the water for some extra texture. I don't think there's much to do more than adding some color, but I'm also careful with that. Don't want to add too much information. So as this video is coming to an end, I wanted to remind you to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and hit the like button. This is very helpful. On other news, if you want to support the channel, you can head to Patreon. You find a link in the description. There you can have access to the whole Radula project. You can find all the aquarels, full-length videos of the painting sessions, and some digital paintings. Other than that, you can also follow me on Instagram for the rest. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you next Friday with a new video.